Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Gold Sonic here. Anyways, if you guys watched the Sakurai's Direct, you already know that a new character was announced as a DLC character for Challenges Pack 5. So, yeah, if you watch the video, you'll know who it is. And many people weren't happy about this. Lots of people were very upset and angry about this. Because, guess what? It's a Fire Emblem character. There are 8 Fire Emblem characters in total. People are just sick of Fire Emblem characters. Wow. There's a male version, there's a female version, and there's both. Okay. I'll admit I wasn't I wasn't excited about this character at first. Nor did I care about it because of how upset I was. But as time went on, I started to deal with it and get used to it. Because after watching his videos after watching Byleth's trailer many times, he doesn't seem like a bad character. He may be hated by many people because of his movesets, but personally, I don't think he's gonna be a bad character. He looks like a good character. It kind of stinks that he has to take the spot, but it is what it is. You're gonna have to deal with it. Speaking of 8 Fire Emblem characters, here's what I was talking about. Starting from Marth, Roy. Roy's our boy. Ike, Lucina, Robin, Corin, Crom, and Byleth. Wow. Yeah, that's about it. So, yeah. You want to see his moveset, you can feel free to go check that one out. So, if you really want to main him or want to know how to play as the character, here you go. The video's all yours.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this. It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition, you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach, like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward, or downward in this case. Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit. Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed. Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
You know, I don't really care about showing you those parts. But if you want to watch the whole video, I suggest you can watch that on your own time. So, yeah. Anyways, let's watch the character trailer. Wait, one more thing. I just want to show you the costumes. This is so... Wow, these costumes. Wow. Oh, they look pretty cool. I was kind of expecting a bit more colors, but at least they're better than Sonic skins and Pac-Man skins. But well. Yeah, they seem fairly decent. But, yeah, they're not as good as the other character skins. So yeah, that's all I'm just gonna say right there. Let's watch this.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time. How is this?
Oh!
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction. Your will and mine be now as one! to you. Both sides of time are revealed. Through Smash, show the world.
Yeah, that was it. Pretty cute trailer, right? Many people hated it because they were upset. You have to deal with it and get used to it. Ooh, I'm excited about this classic mode. By the way, I've gotten all 9.9 intensities as all the characters. It may not be easy, but it took a while for me to get to that stage and level. Let's just hope that this classic mode run isn't as annoying as Heroes classic mode run. I absolutely hated Heroes classic mode. It was just too annoying and frustrating. Especially with that giant purple Charizard fight at the end. I hated that one so much. It was because of that. Many people find Hero broken. Yeah, it's true. He was pretty broken. Hey, guess when Byleth's gonna come out? It's gonna come out on January 28th. Thank goodness it came out on that time. Thank goodness it's releasing at that time. I didn't want it to be released on the 16th or 17th because that's when the Rustland Grand Prix from CTR starts. Because I'm quite busy with CTR and I want to concentrate on unlocking as many stuffs as I can. Like unlocking all the paint jobs, unlocking all the costumes. Well, I have all the characters so I don't need to worry about that. Unlock all decals, unlock all cards, unlock all stickers. I don't really care about stickers much, but if you're interested in the stickers, go ahead. It's all yours. Yeah? So I'll just show you this cool fight. There's gonna be a point of time I'll get myself to Elite Smash one day. I've just been busy with other games. That's why I wasn't able to have enough time for it. If people played me before, you know I've beaten them several times. Because I'm that good at Smash Brothers. I've been playing Smash Brothers for over 10 years. Crazy, right?
Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad. And again. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got it. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. Perfect shield with that, huh? Good one. If I do this, like this... or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good, there's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance. There's another Smash Ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more. Whack. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him. I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game. It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to play as Byleth when it comes out. So, let's show you the skins before I wrap up this video.
Crazy hand. But you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look. This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Oh, I don't care about me.
The color palette for Dark...
So I'm skipping that. in case you guys are worried that they're only gonna show off 5 DLC Fires pack, but there's more heading its way. So now you get to see more of it. You can't get mad at that.
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official,
just want to show you one more thing. Here's what the Fighters Pass for Part 1 looks like. My main Joker hero, Banjo, Terry, and Byleth. All these characters are third party. Except for Byleth. I'll admit Banjo is kind of a Nintendo character if you want to consider that. Because you already know his games were already in the N64. So, yeah. Until Microsoft managed to take him away. On the plus side, Banjo's been making more cameo appearance in this game that I like a lot, and that's Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I'm talking about the Xbox 360 version. See, I'll admit Banjo's design looks pretty ugly, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to get used to it and deal with it. Terry, I didn't know this character at first, but once I learned about him more,
and Byleth.
I started to understand him. So yeah, that was it. Lastly, I'm excited to try out Byleth. His up B looks way better than Joker's. Sorry, although I do like Joker's recovery, the one with the grappling hook, but I feel like, but Byleth's recovery is just way better, in my honest opinion. That's all I'm just gonna say. So yeah, I'm wrapping up the video. So if you guys hate Byleth so much, get used to it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but you're still gonna have to deal with it at the end of the day. Hold up. Also, one more thing. They showed off a new stage called Gareg's Match Monastery. And yeah, here's the costumes if you guys are interested. And here's the music if you guys are interested. I don't plan on showing off the music because I'm not really interested in showing that one off. But if you are, you can feel free to go listen to it then at your own terms. So yeah, I'm wrapping up the video right here, so I'm out. Peace.